Rubber Ducky, did you know there's lots of gadget at the expo? Rubber Ducky, I'm awfully fond of you. Boop, boop, we do. Good morning, everybody. Dave Stevens getting ready bright and early for day one of the Abilities Expo right here in Shaumburg, Illinois. So many great products, and I'm already trying out some. This is from the AE Corner Store. They provide all kinds of great things for the bath. There are 13 female inventors that have got together and created some amazing things like what I'm wearing right here. There's also this heavy towel that when you get out and you can't reach those places to dry, it works out really well. And of course, there's the lower body protection that gives you that privacy if you have a caretaker taking care of you. So come on out to the expo this weekend. So many things to see as I continue to get ready. Let's show you what else happened on day one. Oh, Rubber Ducky, are you getting clean?
Hi, I'm Ryan from Extreme Motus. This is Keys. This is Kenny, and we have Sam over here. The Extreme Motus all-terrain wheelchair can go over grass, gravel, sand, rocks, and even Kenny's.
Hey, I'm Doug Katz, founder of Nulu, and Nulu is a knife designed for people with upper extremity issues, strength, dexterity, and coordination. I myself am a disabled vet. I have some of my own issues, and I designed this when I was having particularly bad issues before my shoulder got rebuilt, and I like to cook. So what we've done is this gnarly knife that I was opening boxes with, but a normal knife has a straight cutting geometry, and it forces you to put a lot of pressure to cut or move in a sawing motion. The Nulu turns to a circular cutting geometry that provides better force transfer from your body to the blade. And there are multiple blades. So with the Nulu, you're able to slice forward. You can chop. You can use the middle of the blade to chop. You can use the back end to chop and also slice. Here's where it changes. And this is the part that we're actually patenting is you can use it in a hammer motion, which is especially good for people who have trouble maybe with grip and articulating, but it doesn't end. You can actually flip it around and use it in a cleaving motion as well as precision cutting if you're trying to do julienne or anything like that. Now, we designed it around people with upper extremity issues, but we find we're getting a lot of interest in the vision impaired space as well. So we're selling the Nulu at the show for a 10% discount. If you put in when you order online or when we order through me, AECHI 2025, we'll give you a 10% discount on the Nulu. And it comes with a really cool clamshell sheath, and we also have sharpeners that we recommend available as well. Thanks very much. This is our first show. This is our first run of knives, so we're super excited to be here. Thanks Abilities Expo for getting us in here.
Hi, I'm Melissa Talley with Adaptive Imports. We are the U.S. importers for 6 manufacturing companies that you see behind me. We are located in Kentucky but have reps all over the U.S. A couple of the products that we have to kind of highlight is the Hoagie Bingo. Hoagie Bingo is a tilt and space wheelchair system. Comes in 3 different sizes. Uses the wheelchair code but has full stroller functionality. The Jenks stands. Size 1 and size 2 fits your really youngest on-time standing child and goes up to 64 inches in the size 2. Has your abduction feature and can be prone or supine just by removing the headrest and flipping the sandals. We have the Jenks Dreama system. This Jenks Dreama system takes the place, this is our corner seat. The Dreama system takes the place of a mattress and offers your external postural positioning in the lying position. And then, of course, Safe Space. Safe Space is the appropriate, safe environment for individuals who have more moderate to severe behavioral needs and diagnoses. For more information, please reach us at adaptiveimports.com.
Well, one of the stars in our world when it comes to travel is Corey Lee. You have built up quite a following in your traveling world. So my first question is, once we don't get our wheelchairs destroyed on the airplane, what's the best thing for travel?
Oh, I mean, I am a complete travel addict, and I mean, I love every aspect of it. I mean, every destination that I go to is like better than the last, and I really love cruising. I mean, I know there's a lot of talk about wheelchairs being damaged on planes, but I think that cruising is really a great option just because, you know, everything is right there on the ship. So you're able to go to dinner, you can go see a Broadway quality show. There's so much that you can do right there on the ship.
What about for our world where we say we can't get there because there's no elevators, there's no ramps, all these countries that we really want to see that haven't developed the ability to figure out how we can help our disabled community?
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of countries that are unfortunately that way, but I do think that the world is slowly becoming more accessible. So, I mean, there are more tour companies now that specialize in accessible travel than there ever have been before. So I think, you know, if there is a destination that maybe you're thinking of or it wasn't accessible at one point, there is a good chance that within the next decade that it could very well be accessible. So just keep an eye out.
And what are a couple of things that we don't realize or know we could do ahead of time to make life easier for those of us in a chair or the seen or unseen disability?
I mean, I would say to really just plan ahead, like plan as far ahead as possible and call the hotel, like don't trust the information that is online on hotel booking websites or on the airline websites or attractions. Like really calling ahead and asking every possible question that you can think of will help, and it will just like give you more confidence that it's actually gonna work for you.
What is the best place you've been to that you didn't think you could get there and you're like, wow, it's not so bad?
That's a hard question because I mean there are so many places like that, but I would say India is a big one for me. It was a destination that I really wanted to visit for so many years, like my entire life almost, but I just thought it wasn't accessible. And then when it finally became accessible with a tour company there that had an adapted van, I immediately booked a flight and was on the next plane to India. So India is really incredible. It is not as easy as some other destinations even still, but it's certainly worth it.
I think one of the biggest things that I find challenging is rental cars and things like that. I mean, what are some of those tips for those people that want to rent cars? Call ahead. Do they have hand controls, all kinds of van needs?
Yeah, I mean, there are quite a few companies here in the U.S. that have rental vans that are accessible. So I rent from Mobility Works very often. They have locations all over the U.S. There's also AMS Vans, Willers, accessible van rentals. So usually in any destination within the U.S. anyway that I am thinking of visiting, I can find a wheelchair accessible van rental.
Well, Tia, after I saw you in New Jersey and you told me all about the cool things in Fort Lauderdale, I'm ready to go.
Come on. Come on.
All right, well, in all seriousness, and I found out some things today that I didn't know. Let's talk about the big initiative for you guys in the greater Fort Lauderdale area.
Yeah, we're working on the first ever sensory-friendly beaches in the world. We're working with Culture City. They're a nationwide brand working on making our beaches fully sensory inclusive. So what does that mean for people coming to our beaches? You enjoy the sun, the sand, the energy, but we are catering to people who have differing abilities, who maybe the sun is too bright. There'll be glasses in the bag that will reduce the sun rays. There'll be verbal cue cards for people who are maybe autistic or need extra support. There'll be fidget tools within the bag. So there's also a widespread training of our lifeguards because we really believe that it's a people first business. You got to know what you don't know, and you got to know the people first.
Where can people go to find out more information, all the stuff you talked about, the places to stay, the places to eat, things to do? Where can they find it?
Go to visitlauderdale.com/accessibility and you'll learn all about all that we're offering.
All right.
See you in the sun.
We'll see you down there.